The Carousel Players are thrilled to be reconnecting with Niagara audiences as they begin touring with a new musical production of the Velveteen Rabbit.
We have a new adaptation of the Velveteen Rabbit, beloved story written 100 years ago this year. And it's a wonderful new musical adaptation with original songs and a contemporary take on this classic story that has a lot of resonances for us after the pandemic, because in the story there's a child who gets sick and who loves this toy, and that toy gets them through this illness. So I think it's a story that we'll all recognize.
Originally planned to be produced in the fall of 2020, children can now see the Velveteen Rabbit this spring.
I think actually spring is a really beautiful time to do this show. The spring motif is really dominant in this show. We talk a lot about renewal and birth of new friendships, and we talk about the growth of new ideas, and I think it's really timely to do it in the spring. Also, it just so happens that this is the 50th year of Carousel, and it's also the 100th anniversary of this book, so I think things worked out.
The new iPad, the new iPad, the new iPad! Mom, how do you turn it on? Never mind, I got it. I'm gonna take a picture.
In our adaptation, we've made it Bee's birthday, but in the book, it's Christmas. And Bee gets a new toy called the Velveteen Rabbit. And previously, Bee has just been playing with like a bunch of electronic toys. In our adaptation, Bee is like obsessed with the iPad and is obsessed with screen time. And then the Velveteen Rabbit comes into Bee's life, and you see the transformation of Bee and a transformation of Vel, in that like the friendship becomes stronger and stronger throughout the show. And the Velveteen Rabbit's main objective is to become real, like a real rabbit in Bee's eyes. And that like transformation of becoming real is kind of like the love between a toy and a child.
I need your help. Okay, everybody, grab a balloon like this. Now let's all blow it up like this. Keep going.
The Toy Fairy was definitely a character we had to develop a little further in this adaptation. This character in the book kind of comes in towards the end and has a brief moment. And in order to make this a fully fleshed out character for this adaptation, we had to sort of develop who that is. So I'm a bit more on the made up side of the characters in the Velveteen Rabbit, but we've come up with this kind of wacky, all-knowing fairy of toy and childhood magic, and I'm the one really facilitating this story.
That was some real strong loving, me and you back in the day.
The toy horse is kind of like the old wise toy that teaches Velveteen the Rabbit that through experience and through the love of a child, you can become real.
For more information, visit carouselplayers.com. In Niagara, you're watching The Source.